I love what I do, and I feel I break the bias by being committed to helping all people understand what they want to do, why they want to do it, and how they can be the best version of themselves.
Breaking the bias is part of who we are at George Clinical. We truly have a global work environment where people of all identity are constantly working with each other to achieve a common goal. And breaking the bias starts at the very top and touches on everything that we do, not just in the area of recruitment. George Clinical has a documented diversity, inclusion, and belonging commitment where we pledge our current staff and any future staff that we will support an inclusive and diverse workplace culture, regardless of any identity characteristics. So this commitment includes really important principles and actions that, when put into place, break the bias. In addition, our company values that we call G values of supporting mutuality, can-do, excellence, integrity, and empowerment really help our employees to think and act globally in such a way that it minimizes any kind of biased approach to the work that we do. And finally, we encourage our staff, and this is something that I do in my personal life as well, that we treat others the way that we would like to be treated, and that covers it all.
If we don't identify that it exists, then we are not going to address it. So that is important to me. Address it by standing up, speaking up, and not keeping quiet about it. The other way, in terms of the hiring process in my company, what we do is we always make sure that we have an established objective criteria when we employ people, okay? And to always make sure that we have the best candidate for the job, okay? This will include qualities such as, hey, is this person the best fit, okay? What is the ability of this individual? Based on like competency, knowledge of the product, device knowledge. These are all the important things that I look for when I'm employing someone. So a good culture for me is important. Okay, a good gender mix. All this tend to contribute to actually stopping the biasness.
A unique way that we're breaking the bias and creating a more equitable workplace here at TalkCell is by allowing for flexible and part-time work schedules. So we focus on hiring the most qualified employees regardless of their needs and commitments that may impact their schedules. So as a result, many of our employees work part-time, and our staff members all create their own schedules and their own hours as long as they're available for meetings. So this allows our employees to take care of family commitments, health needs, and any other items that may require their time and attention.
Each person is different, has a unique set of talents, behaviors, passion, and yearnings. We will encourage to voice out our ideas, thoughts, recommendations with authenticity in different occasions. As a result, the gender bias was eliminated more or less, but rather focusing on everyone's strength to grow the business instead.
So I feel as women, we are often expected to say yes a lot and please people and take as much on our shoulders as we can to prove our worth in the work environment. And throughout the years, I started my career doing that, but I found so much power in being able to say no and not take everything on my shoulders and really feel empowered by doing that and being honest with what my capacity is for work and what I bring to the table, offering alternative solutions. I think there is just so much power in being able to say no. And that's how I break the bias on a regular basis, is saying no, having very clear boundaries, and then proving myself day in and day out that I can keep up with the best of them.
To show your capability is the best way to break the bias, as this can build up the trust between the one having bias on you and also brings you respect. Attentive, patient, Communications, constructive negotiation are some significant soft skills that makes women successful in their careers. And these help me create values for facing with challenges. Also, respect is one of the important elements in sustainable workplace nowadays. It applies to all individuals, not just for gender difference, especially the millennials workforce. So, trust in your value and break any bias.
It's always good to be planning ahead for effective communication. Most of the times, if you need buy-in from the higher management, you need to get your facts on the table, share your concept on why you think this is the right way to do it, and by giving people heads up and prepare people to have decision making in the meeting that you are joining, that will actually give people preparations and no more bad surprises. That's where you win the audience in the room.